and I am here cooking tonight. I'm making a really tasty, spicy pumpkin vegetarian chili, and I've had it before and it is so good, and it's very low calorie because it's basically pumpkin, beans, few veg, and tomatoes, so like basically nothing. And you can tell I'm doing some serious cooking because I'm wearing my señorita apron. Very cute, very cute. So I'm here to do some serious action. So here's what we've got. I said I'm making spicy pumpkin chili. It looks like a lot of ingredients and a lot of stuff, but it's fairly typical and as far as chili recipes go. So ingredients go: cayenne pepper, some cumin, chili powder. You use 1 large onion. It said 3 cloves of garlic, but I'm actually going to go ahead and throw in 4 because I like garlic, and I think garlic is a fairly healthy thing, so I might as well eat more. Some ginger root. I'm actually going to freeze part of this, and I'll probably show you guys how I do that. Also, bell pepper. I bought red. You could use any color. 2 carrots. 2 large carrots, olive oil. I'm going to use extra virgin. You need pumpkin. You don't need, I don't think, the large size can, but that's all I had because you actually only need 1 cup. So I'll have to use this up in other recipes. Some diced tomatoes. It actually says Mexican style. This is a special kind for chili by Hunt's. I've never tried it, so hopefully it's good. 2 cans of pinto beans. And then to top, cilantro chopped up and grated cheese if you'd like. So that's it, nothing much. So I'm going to get this stuff ready and I'll be back. Okay, so in my pan I've got 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, and it's heated at medium low. And then over here I've got my diced veg. I've got the garlic right here. You have 1 teaspoon of diced ginger, and I like ginger, so I actually have a little bit more. Diced carrots, and I've actually diced everything really, really little because it's my baby, won't eat it otherwise. And here I've got my diced red pepper and diced onion, so really little because I have a baby. And then over here I've got my garlic, my 4 cloves, and this is a fun little tool that I bought at Williams-Sonoma. It has funny little teeth in the bottom, and it helps me to mix my ginger real good. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these all in the pot, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, and here everything is, as my favorite Guy Fieri would say, everybody's in the pool. Although it's not really a pool yet, it's just veg and some olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and just let this soften about 5 minutes, and then I'll move on to my next step. So, alright, bye-bye. Okay, so my veggies have softened for about 5 minutes, and I've added in my chili powder. Ooh, my camera's steaming up. Sorry. I've added in my chili powder, and I actually only used about a tablespoon and a bit. It calls for 2 tablespoons. Then I put in 1 teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. So I'm just going to mix that all up into my glorious chili mix. I gotta tell you guys, I'm hungry, and this smells so good already. I could probably just eat the veg and be happy for life. Sorry, you're getting like a steam bath. I'm going to turn my fan on. So then what you got to do now is just let this sit for 1 minute and just let the spices cook into the veg. So 1 minute. Alright. So now I'm going to add my can of tomatoes, and it calls for a 14-ounce can of tomatoes, and all I had was 15-ounce, so I'm just going to call that good. And then also my 2 cans of beans, which again it also called for 14-ounce, but I have 15-ounce on hand. So, and they're pinto beans. So 2 cans pinto beans, 1 can of tomatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those into the pool and mix them in. Don't mind my everything crashing around me. It's kind of hard to stir one-handed, I'd just like to point out. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this all together and check my recipe one more time. And it says I'm supposed to reduce heat to medium-low, which it was actually on already, but and cook it down for about 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to just go ahead and turn it down a little bit further and cook it for another 30 minutes. So I'll see you then. Okay, now I've added in 1 cup of pumpkin after about 20 minutes of simmering. and I'm just going to go ahead and mix it in. And basically you're just going to let it warm up, and then your chili's ready. I haven't salt and peppered it at all yet, so I'm going to make sure to taste it. And I did taste it a little bit before I put in the pumpkin, and it is pretty spicy even with just a little over a tablespoon of chili powder. So if you're nervous about the spice, maybe go easy on the chili powder. My baby is screaming in the background, so alright, I'll let you know how it turns out in the end. And I may actually add a little more tomatoes, because this is a really thick chili right now. The tomatoes I used weren't very juicy, so I'm actually going to add a little more tomatoes into that. So, okay, so I did add in some more tomatoes, probably about another can worth. I used my bottled tomatoes, which are right there, and I used about half of a mason jar. So I like my chili a little more soupy than that was. That was really, really thick. So I'll probably have to add a little salt and pepper now, because my tomatoes are not seasoned in the slightest. So if you do add more tomatoes, just taste it, see what you think. But it also cut down on the spiciness quite a bit too by adding additional tomatoes in. So that's what it looks like. It's been simmering for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and make up a bowl and enjoy my supper. Alright, so here's my finished product. A little sprinkled cheese on top and some diced up or sliced up, whatever you want to call it, cilantro on top. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this delicious soup with some whole wheat corn muffins that I made, and I'm going to enjoy my dinner. So you guys have a good night. Oh wait, do you want to see me enjoy a bite? Alright, it's pretty hot, so hopefully I don't burn my biscuits on this. But way delicious, guys. It's not even weird with the pumpkin at all. And I don't miss meat in my chili, so alright, have a good night.